Welcome to Small Business, Big Network, the podcast for small business owners who want big results from their networking. I'm Liz Drury, a freelance voiceover artist who knows that if you're not working, then networking could help. Senthil Subramanian is an SEO expert and the founder of SEO with Senthil. He says the best part about networking is the opportunity to help each other, and he's been able to exchange skills with people he's met through networking meetings. Thank you very much for being my guest on the podcast today, Senthil.
Thanks for having me, Liz.
So before we start, just tell us whereabouts in the world you are.
Right now, I'm in Sydney, Australia.
I think you're the first person I've had on the podcast from Australia. So welcome.
I'm originally from Singapore, but my wife found a job here just last year, so I just moved here.
Right. Okay. So you're quite new to Australia. So
exactly. And it's my first winter.
Right. So how has that been moving to a new country?
It's been fun because I like a little bit of change, a little bit of adventure, getting to know a new city, new place, new things. Yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about networking. So I guess you've had to start from scratch with your network too in Australia.
Yes, I have had to. Yeah.
Okay, so you are an SEO expert, but I know that wasn't your first business, was it? Tell me about businesses that you've had in the past and how you've grown them.
So I'll share about two of my businesses I've had in the past. So it was right out of university where I had a T-shirt printing company. And we didn't actually start off as a T-shirt printing company. It was a group of us, and we were trying to customize paper notebooks.
Yeah.
And what happened was we couldn't really sell. And then one of my co-founders, he was like, hey, you know what? Why not we try to sell these notebooks rather than selling to individuals? We try to sell it in bulk. We do notebook printing. We do T-shirt printing. Like a lot of corporates are looking for it. And didn't you go for an SEO course? And I said, yeah, okay, I'll give it a try. And for the next 1 to 2 years, I fully focused on the website and getting our SEO nailed in. So by the time I graduated from university, we were getting so many leads that we couldn't handle it ourselves.
Yeah.
We had to hire a team to help us handle the incoming inquiries for my T-shirt printing company. So that was my very first big break from SEO itself. Yeah.
And you had another company that was
Streaks and Strokes. So that was because we were doing printing, and in the printing industry, the margins were very competitive. And not just that, my co-founder who went for a corporate team event, he said, why not we allow people to paint on T-shirts and tote bags and not just print on them? So we decided that let's give it a shot. We opened up an art studio where corporates and even families and friends, they could come to our studio and paint on things like T-shirts, tote bags, sneakers, mainly very, very usable fabric.
Yeah.
So that was our unique selling point, and things were going really well because we used SEO for that business as well. And it was growing, and we were even thinking of expanding, and then COVID happened.
No. So, of course, you had to shut the studio, I guess.
Yeah. So our revenue was hit by over 80%, 90%. And eventually we had to shut the studio, and my whole team had to leave.
Yeah.
And it was just me. I pivoted the business online. And COVID was a very good period for me to reflect whether art was something that was my thing, right? Because I don't do art myself. And basically we had pivoted and landed in this business. And I thought, why not I do something that makes me a lot more fulfilled, a lot more content, a lot more excited. And that was when I thought of the idea of helping other business owners to use SEO to grow their business. Because just across my t-shirt printing company and the art studio, I made over $1 million in revenue using SEO and word of mouth alone.
Yeah.
So I thought it's such a powerful thing. Why not help small businesses which are struggling out there to apply these SEO tactics? I had found a lot of faster ways to implement these strategies and get the results for businesses itself. So I decided that I'll go into this.
Yeah. So how did you learn what worked in terms of SEO?
So a little bit was through a course I attended. It was like a surprise gift from my dad. And that was like a 3-day course. And towards the end of the course, we were actually given a practical assignment to start a service-based website. And there were a group of 6 others doing it for a couple of months. We learned how to do it because we implemented. And after that, for my own businesses, I have basically been learning myself. There's so much of content online. I go and do I check out like the best SEO blogs out there. There's one called Backlinko. So it's by this guy called Brian Dean. I'm not sure if you've heard. Yeah. So, and there are a lot of SEO tools that have their own SEO blogs as well. So I have been like geeking on all these blogs and tools and everything to find the best, most efficient way for business owners who are so busy and tied up to implement SEO into their business.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell me about the service that you offer and who is it that is using your service?
So right now I run a Done With You SEO program. So it's a one-on-one SEO program where I do most of the strategic SEO work for the business owner, and I guide them through the other steps of SEO as well. So it's like I basically take on all the strategy and they just implement some of the less intense and less strategic things on their end. And because we are making it work together, they can understand exactly how they are ranking their website on Google. And because of that, even after my program, they have the knowledge and the capability to maintain these rankings on their own.
Yeah. Yeah. And what kind of sectors are these businesses in? Are they from particular sectors, or do you find that you're helping all sorts of different people?
So one of the sectors that SEO works really well for is service-based businesses. And I even work with SaaS startups. SEO also works for e-commerce, and I even have a real estate client who's doing really well. So SEO works for many sectors, but there are some specific businesses. Before I take on any client, I make sure I get on a one-on-one call with them to understand their business in an in-depth level, because there are a few businesses that SEO does not work as well for. And if any business owner falls in that category, then I will share with them that, SEO may not be the most optimal optimal marketing strategy for them.
And what sort of size of businesses are coming to you? Are they small businesses, larger businesses?
So right now, my aim is to help smaller businesses, like with teams of maybe just 1 to 5 people. Like these are the kind of businesses I'm working with right now, because they need a lot more support. And they also have a little bit of time to work with me in the program to learn the nuances of SEO which can help them to maintain the Google rankings after my program. And they don't need to, as compared to large businesses, they can hire staff just to do SEO, right?
Yeah.
Or they can pay thousands a month to an SEO agency to help them to rank or to even maintain their Google rankings. Like paying thousands a month is no issue for these larger businesses. Whereas these smaller businesses, they need a lot of strategic guidance, and that's where my program falls in.
Yeah.
So if a small business is, say, making about $3,000 to $5,000 in revenue, then in a month, then SEO can maybe help them scale to $10,000, $20,000, or even $30,000 of revenue in a month.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of impact that I want to make with my Strategic SEO Academy Done With You program.
Yeah. So how long is the program? How much time do people have to dedicate to it?
So I'm sure you know that SEO is a very long-term game. It's not like I start SEO today and next month I can see the results. So the program itself is 6 months, but I do offer a ranking guarantee for at least one keyword. So if the business owner is taking things a bit slower and they have to work on other aspects of their business as well during the period of the 6 months, and they need longer than 6 months, then I still offer them that one-on-one support that they need after the 6-month period itself. So that's the program right now, and I'm still improving on the program as I bring on more clients.
Yeah. And so what kinds of results are people seeing after they've followed your program?
So for this Done With You program, I only started it in March. So many of my clients, they are coming up with the content right now, the content itself. So that is, okay. So just to summarize, SEO has 5 steps. And the first step is to learn the SEO fundamentals. And then the second step is to do keyword research. The third step is to plan and create your blog content. The fourth step is to make tweaks on your website in line with Google's best practices. And the fifth step is to attract backlinks from other websites to your website.
Yeah.
So many of my clients right now, they are at the content creation phase. So what I help them do is I help them to nail the keyword research, find the best keywords based on the demand for the keyword, the competition, and even the profitability of the keywords. I select the best keywords for them. I come up with the article topics for them. And then these article topics I come up with in such a way that they can rank above their competition.
Yeah.
I come up with a way for them to differentiate themselves from their competition. So after I come up with the article topics, then they write the content, and then I work with them on our one-on-one calls on the tweaks itself, as well as building a backlink building plan for them, so which is the last step. So most of my clients right now, they are in the content creation phase, where they are creating the content, or they have just finished creating the content and they have started optimizing their website. So there needs to be a few more months before the rankings come in.
Yeah. So are there any really simple tips that you can give to people about how they should optimize their website?
So the very first tip, Liz, is, okay, let me just ask you a question. Do you know how Google makes money? How does Facebook make money?
From adverts?
Exactly, right? So Facebook makes money from advertisements. Google also makes money from advertisements. So when you go onto Google and you search on the search bar, you will see sponsored, right? So those are advertisements. Okay, so if Google wants to make more money, put yourself in Google's shoes. If you want to make more money from Google advertisements, what do you need?
I want more people to place adverts on Google.
Yeah. So you need more business owners to advertise with Google. But before business owners will advertise with Google, what do you need? You need people searching on Google,
Oh, of
right?
course, yes. Yeah, people looking for things,
Yeah.
yes.
So the more people search on Google, technically the more money you can make because the more business owners will want to advertise with Google,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So if you were choosing content or choosing websites to rank organically using SEO, how would you choose that content?
You want content that you know people are looking for.
Exactly. And the thing here is that Google does not just want to display relevant content because if you search for a keyword, thousands of websites can write irrelevant content on that keyword, right?
Yeah.
But Google wants to be able to find the most engaging content, the content that the person searching for the keyword will go like, wow, like this is exactly what I wanted.
Yes.
That's what Google wants to do, right? Google wants to satisfy the people searching on Google. So this is one of the key fundamentals of SEO that a lot of people miss, even SEO agencies, because they don't work on your content, the website content that is going to be ranking. And you have to make sure that the content on your website really appeals to the person landing on your website. It has to be engaging, it has to have pictures, it has to be readable, it has to have the information that the person searching for that keyword wants. So this is a key tip that I will give to anyone looking into SEO. After you research that keyword, when you research that keywords, and once you decide to create your content, make sure the content you're creating not just differentiates from your competition, but also impresses anyone visiting your website.
So let's turn to the networking side of things now. How would you say that networking has helped your business?
I would say networking has helped my business right now tremendously because I am very active online and more than offline networking. I've been doing quite a lot of online networking on my social media channels. On Facebook, on LinkedIn, I'm in groups, I'm in entrepreneurship communities. And when I first launched my program, it is the place that I could go to, right?
Yeah.
like that I had to go somewhere to get that initial traction, and it was my network.
And how have things changed since you've moved from Singapore to Australia? Is it different networking in a different country?
So I think between Singapore and Australia, like there are a lot of similarities in terms of networking, like going for networking events and having that personal touch, like when you are reaching out to people online. Yeah, I don't have anything specifically different for Australia because right now, to be honest, I'm networking with people like all around the world.
Yeah.
Like I have clients from USA, I have clients from Australia, I have a few clients from Singapore. So yeah, it's just very mixed.
And what do you enjoy about networking with other businesses?
I really enjoy because business is such a lonely journey.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a solopreneur or you have a small team, that you don't have many people around you that can relate to you. So networking really addresses that pain point, and you can not only relate to others and feel that it's not just you going through the challenges, there are others around you going through the challenges as well. And the best part about networking is that you can help each other. So I may have some resources that I can help you with, and then you may have some resources that you can help me with.
Yeah.
And then you can do a barter agreement, or you can refer someone who can help another business owner out, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is the best part about networking, and even for myself, recently I'm working with a copywriter, so I'm helping her with SEO. So I was doing the keyword research for her and getting like the article topics and everything nailed in for her to rank on Google, and then she was helping me create website copywriting for my Strategic SEO Academy program. So this was also done through networking itself.
Yeah, so an exchange of your skills then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So my last question then, Senthil, if people want to find out more about you and your business and how you can help them with their SEO, what is the best place for them to find you?
The best place for them to find me or my SEO freebies, right, is on my website itself. It is SEO with Senthil, SENTHIL.com. So once they go there, the first thing they will see is my 5-step SEO checklist to rank on Google page 1, and they can download it for free, and they can mark off like one little step at a time and start working on their SEO.
Yeah.
And of course, if they need help, then they can book a one-on-one call with me, and I'll see their suitability for my program, and I can work with them. So yeah, that's the best way to get in touch with me.
Lovely. Well, I will put that link into the show notes so that people can find you easily. Thank you very much for being my guest today.
Thank you so much, Liz. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for listening to Small Business, Big Network. If you found this podcast useful, please do rate, review and subscribe. And don't forget to share it with the rest of your network too.